Alright guys, so we're at Nishi-D here at Barbagollo Raceway. Got the V8s over in the background. Done 2 sessions today. First session was wet. Well, spun out a few times. It was pretty cool to give it a try, but kind of had the wrong tyre pressure as well for starters. So second session we changed the tyre pressures from 32, we went up to 40, and obviously with a dry track got a little bit more heat into it. So the track layout is Ebisu Minami. Quick little pan around. Pretty tight track for my first time. Don't have any self-steering as actually don't have much camber and toe out on the front, so I want to manually do it. Shoulder a little bit sore, so might have to look into getting that sorted out, but otherwise this is the infield for where the V8 supercars are parked for transporters, and we're at the back of the garage, well, pit lane for the V8 supercars. So it's pretty cool to be out here. First time drifting here at Barbagollo on the infield. Can't wait to hit main track. But otherwise, yeah, heaps of GoPro footage to show you guys, and hopefully 2 more sessions to come up, and more action, more fun, more drifting. Let's get to it. a quick little recap of Nishi-D. So session 1, it was wet, and that was the first time me drifting any car again in the wet. So we went out with 38 psi in the rear, and that was just a little bit too much. I kept spinning, not all the time, but there was the 2 big main corners, which you've probably seen in the throughout the video, the 2 long ones. They were the ones I kept spinning. When it was real tight ones through the S's, and when you would kind of just mungy up to the big long ones, was fine. But when it came into obviously having a bit more speed, a bit more momentum, just couldn't quite catch it. So it was definitely running way too much PSI in the rear. In the second session, we had 40 PSI on the rear as the track was dry, and there was actually a bit of heat, so there was a bit of heat in the track, and once I finally got some heat in the tyres, I did have a bit of grip, which actually, coming out of the S's, I didn't have the horsepower to spin them for some reason, which was pretty annoying, as I was trying to be able to link it again without it being wet, and obviously I just had that little bit too much grip with the low PSI, even though it was 40 PSI. So yeah, then in the third session I went out with 45 PSI in the rear, and that seemed to be perfect. Had enough wheel spin the whole way around the track, even though it was bogging down coming out of the last coming out of the last S section into the mungy, into the last transition for the big corner. So yeah, it was just bogging down there, but otherwise it was perfect. The car didn't miss a beat the whole time. I'm pretty happy with the stock horsepower of the VQ. The plan was to go on LS probably by the end of this year, but I've got a spare VQ on an engine stand over there, and obviously the VQ on it now. I'm pretty happy with how it's going, so I might just spend a little bit of money for fuel system, just so it has a little bit more horsepower at bottom end, but otherwise that's probably all I'm going to do. So all in all, the Nishi-D was awesome. I absolutely loved it, and obviously the track was a replica of Ebisu Minami, and I spent a lot of hours on that in the Assetto Corsa and absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favourite drift tracks on Assetto Corsa, and I can't wait to be able to try it in real life at Ebisu. So that's probably it for the Nishi-D video, guys.